Hello everyone, it's Crazy Matt 6. I just say welcome to the start of a new series. Well, technically not new series because I've done the sort of all blank character experience before. But this is in Zombie City now. And you're wondering, here's your character. I want to be surprised. Basically how the skin work is I'm going to try and hide my character so you can't see it, and then I'm going to describe the class we're playing today. This game has class system. We're going to go through each and every group down the list until we have normal characters. And if I unlock a character after I've already done a group, or I'm past that character on the list, then I'll just go back and do that character before doing the next one. So we're playing the regular old Survivor, because we're going to do Survivors for long shifts 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, yeah, still, we're technically gonna do Survivors for the longest amount of time with 6 characters because I have the Wanderer Game Pass yet, or the VIP Game Pass yet. And I decided that it would be fun to cosplay a character that sort of relates to the character for each every episode of this. Sometimes it might be an OC if I can't really think of anyone, or it will be just a character from a piece of media, and you can guess before I actually shut the character off, and I'll explain what class we did. So we're playing a real Survivor. The Survivor has nothing special about them. They're honestly the greatest class in this game for beginners, because there's pretty much nothing about them, and you can get just gameplay. So for this video, we're playing as an OC. Just Zombie Survivor, because I didn't give him a name when I made him. He's just nameless. You can call him whatever you want. Personally, I guess we'll just call him Joe. Run, Joe, run! There's a red one. He's a fast guy. Okay, Joe, we have to simple crackers. The Cheetos. And the water. Okay, Jim, we have to. Joe, we have to steal from the store. It's okay because the apocalypse. It's okay now. Stealing is okay now. The apocalypse. We have to steal the stuff, Joe. Pick up the chip. And we have to run down to the military base, hopefully get some weapons, hopefully not die to the cultists who are likely there already. Okay, I already have ideas for some characters who I want to play as. But I won't say them because, it's supposed to be a surprise. And, oh crap, yeah, I forgot to say, this game has PvP in it. You think with the different groups that you probably realize that this game is. The thief. I mean, he can open any door he wants to. Get away from me! I have a knife. We have to run down to the armory because there's weapons down there. Hopefully there's no one down at the armory that would be dangerous, like the cultists. Of course, he's shooting. We have to get a gun. A submachine gun, perfect. That's pistol ammo. Drop the pistol ammo. We have to shoot him. You have to open fire on that man, Joe. Spray and pray it. I think he's gone. I think he didn't go for me. You have to get to the vial. I have to get there. I think he killed the man. Okay, get the virus sample. Use the virus sample. Okay. We got the good roll. Yeah, we don't have a skill. The next character we'll play, I think, has a skill. If you actually want to know something, I'll give you guys hints for the series that I'll do. Because, various media cosplays that I'm going to do. So I'm planning on doing cosplays for Danganronpa, Resident Evil. Resident Evil. And SCP. If you know the quests in this game, you'll know that what SCPs will probably do. But I don't think you'll guess what characters will actually do some of these SCPs for. If you've played this game, then I think you probably know who I'm gonna play for as Mr. X from Resident Evil. Oh, fuck, I spoiled it! Okay, I didn't mean to say that. That was supposed to be a secret that I was gonna do Mr. X. Okay, well, if you played Resident Evil, then you would definitely know who Mr. X will be. You know who he's gonna be. You know. There's one specific character that you'll know. That's supposed to be the ending episode. It was like the end of the series until they added new characters. Now you know who's gonna be the last person we do. I've already spoiled it enough. We're gonna do Mr. X for the Omega variant. We're gonna do him for the Omega variant, okay? It's too late. It's too late to try and lie. Because I already accidentally spoiled it like a complete moron. I was like, I'm stealing this specific joke from a Dan Plan video, but it's like rookie like DM mistake. Oh, you guys want to go into the trap? Oh, you guys want to face off against you guys want to face off against the Hydra? That's where you want to go? Oh crap, we're lagging. Go back. We don't want to get banned. Okay, we'll go back now. I was gonna say that I wanted to do a max amount of minutes per episode, but now I realize, that's stupid, and that would honestly limit the series. Because who wants to watch, 15 whole minutes of content, excluding the intro? Who wants to do that? So we'll just play until I get bored, to be honest. We'll just do that. I find it funny. It's that I find it funny because if this was the apocalypse, this is probably an easily survivable apocalypse. Because you don't really need to be military to get the stuff that makes you not infected. That's a pale man. That's Delta variant, whatever it was again. Because unless you're lactose intolerant, then this is an easily survivable apocalypse. Right now, is everyone else on the server a soldier? No, we have one raider and 2 whole zombies. Everyone else is a soldier, troopers, just a bunch of troopers on the server. That's the Omega guy I'm talking about. You see the resemblance to Mr. X from Resident Evil, or if you want to be non-specific on which one you're talking about, the Tyrant. The Tyrant. That's the one raider. We found the one raider on the server. Everyone is soldiers. They're all soldiers. Oops, all troopers. As I was saying earlier, I find it weird because, cat food, you can eat cat food and the cat food gets rid of your infection. What compounds are even in cat food that gets rid of infection? Okay, as I was saying earlier, unless you're lactose intolerant, it's really easy to stay not infected. Because in this game, I guess they pulled like a Walking Dead, where like everyone's infected, but you get fully infected like really slowly. I know that's not exactly how they do it in The Walking Dead. It's like until you die, then because like in The Walking Dead, it's when you die, then that's when you come back as a zombie. But they sort of pull The Walking Dead here because here you basically gradually are infected from that infection meter you see there. Assassin, assassin, assassin. He used his ability. You could kind of see him when he uses his ability because it makes him very transparent. He's very opaque when he uses his ability. But you can still kind of see him. Please don't kill me. I am a non-combatant. I just have lockpicks. You want my lockpicks? Take my lockpicks. Take my lockpicks. It's all I have. Ah! It's useless. It was useless killing me there because I don't even have a weapon. I just have a bunch of lockpicks. You don't want to drink spoiled milk. That does that to you. Okay, let me actually finish what I was saying earlier before I cut myself off like a big bumbling moron. If you're not lactose intolerant, then it's very easy to survive in this zombie apocalypse because milk literally cures your infection for some reason. Like, it literally cures your infection. Which makes this apocalypse easily survivable if you're not lactose intolerant. Because really the only things that would be problems are not dying to getting beaten to death by zombies, actually dealing with the, what was it? Actually, I think it was Alpha, Beta, Delta, and then whatever comes after Delta. I'll probably pin a comment explaining whatever the heck what comes after Delta is. Because then that makes me sound like a bumbling moron. Actually, let me see what it is. Gamma! Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. So it's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. The only problems that you really have is the variant zombies, which are Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, and Omega. Here's Matthew's brief guide to the zombies in this game. Regular zombies, they're your regular plain Jane zombies. They're not really that threatening. Plus, it seems like all the zombies in this game that aren't player-controlled are completely deaf because they do not hear gunshots at all. Like, we're going off by how they act in the video game, how they actually act in the game. So, player-controlled zombies seem to be completely deaf because they do not hear gunshots at all. So you're completely fine in this universe if you want to use a gun. Just act responsibly with your pistol. So regular zombies, the regular plain Jane zombies, alphas are known by their bright red skin. They're basically your World War Z virals they're basically your World War Z virals from Dying Light, but without the whole hearing part. Common infected from Left 4 Dead, but also without the hearing part. Yeah, they're basically just the fast ones. Beta variant. I'm a moron. The guy wasn't playing as a Delta variant, he was playing as a Beta variant. Beta variants, basically, they're like your... let me try and make a connection to any zombie media ones that you could consider. They're your specific zombies in the SWAT armor from The Walking Dead. They're your, like, zombies, but, like, armor zombies, like, plated zombies. They're basically just tougher, And I think they might deal a bit more damage, but they're also way slower. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, kind sir. I will drop all my stuff. Just leave me alone. I dropped all my stuff. Hopefully he leaves me alone. I don't have anything. Just leave me alone. Okay, your beta zombies. Yeah, they're notable by pale skin, and also the fact that they're slower, tougher, and I think they might deal more damage. Basically, they're just harder to kill. With the assassin's knife, it takes about 7 hits from the assassin's knife to actually kill one. And the assassin's knife does some pretty good damage. It takes like 5 hits to kill someone who's armored. So it's pretty good. Basically, they're just harder to kill. Gamma variants are worse because there's 2 types of gamma variants, the 1s and the 2s. Basically, the 1s, which in the title name, they're called rotten zombies. Basically, think like a zombie, but can use melee weapons. The type 2s, think of them sort of like the fungal thingamajig from The Last of Us, or like as the boomers from Left 4 Dead. Basically, all they do is they spew gas that zombies do. Delta variants, think of them sort of like as the tanks of this game. They only spawn in school. At least I've only ever seen them spawn in school. I've seen a singular instance of one of them outside of the school, but I think it's because someone lured them outside of the school. Now the Omega variant, basically Mr. X from Resident Evil. He's basically just Mr. X from Resident Evil. He's really tough, and he's really annoying. And I'd say it takes me a long time to kill him because his health pool is gigantic. In my 2 years or so of playing this game, because I've played this game around before, I think it might have been around when the game started its inception, maybe like a year or so, maybe around a year or so after the game first launched, maybe 2 years or so after the game, 1 to 3 years after the game first launched when I started playing. And in my 3 years of sort of on and off playing this game, I've only ever seen the Omega variant get killed about 1 to 2 times. You see, that's the part where I was talking about how he's still visible. He's very opaque. I've only ever seen them team kill this guy twice, and even then, because my memory's kind of foggy, because I've only seen this guy get killed once or twice, and both times, literally every single person. Yeah, and both times, the one time or both times that I saw this guy get murked was when literally every single person on the entire server was helping, and even then, 95% of the server was just people playing the trigger, and even then, 95% of the server, I think it might have been the one time that he got killed, that I've seen him get killed. 95% of the server was the trooper and NCO classes, just straight up mag dumping this guy, and the other 3% of people, which 3 people, were using the Wanderer class to dash kill the man, and the other 1%. The other 1% was just, I think some guy playing Executioner with an axe, and then the other 1% was me, who was kind of just providing supporting pistol fire while also kind of just watching everything happen. So yeah, the Omega variant is hard to kill. Usually it takes a whole server's worth of cooperation to actually take down an Omega variant. Because usually it takes an entire server of cooperation to actually kill an Omega variant, because he's very hard to kill and he's very tanky. Which is why I usually compare him to Mr. X from Resident Evil. I have nothing. I'm a non-combatant. I'm watching. I think that's probably gonna be the end of this video. I'll probably also record the other guy, maybe. Okay, yeah, bye.